Joe Rogan's Secrets to Success, Financial Independence, and Happiness. You ever listen to a podcast and just think, damn, this dude's got it figured out? That's how I feel about Joe Rogan. I mean, the guy's killing it. Millions of listeners, successful businesses, and he's always talking about this really conscious way of living. It's inspiring, man. We're talking about a guy who went from stand-up comedian to like this podcasting legend. He's one of the most influential voices out there, built a life most of us only dream about. But here's the thing, Rogan didn't just get rich. He figured out how to balance that success with being healthy, being free to do what he wants, and genuinely being happy. That's the real secret sauce, right? So in this video, we're diving deep into Joe Rogan's brain. We're going to unpack his best advice on how to become financially independent and design the life you want. This isn't just about money, though. This is about changing how you think about success altogether. Discipline, the foundation of success. It's the bedrock upon which all achievements are built. Without discipline, even the most talented individuals can falter. It's the invisible force that propels you forward, even when the going gets tough. One thing you'll hear Rogan talk about a lot is discipline. He's all about that. He believes that discipline is the cornerstone of any successful endeavor, whether it's in fitness, career, or personal growth. See, motivation that comes and goes like the tide, it's fleeting, often influenced by external factors. One day you're pumped up, the next day, not so much. But discipline, that's what keeps you going when the motivation dries up. It's the internal drive that pushes you to keep moving forward, even when every part of you wants to quit. And Rogan, he's the first to tell you, discipline isn't some magical talent you're born with. It's a skill, man. It's something you cultivate over time through consistent effort and practice. You got to train it like a muscle. Just like you wouldn't expect to lift heavy weights without training, you can't expect to have strong discipline without working on it. So how do you build that discipline muscle? It starts with setting small, achievable goals. These small wins build your confidence and reinforce the habit of discipline. Rogan's advice is to start small. Don't overwhelm yourself with massive changes. Instead, focus on making tiny adjustments that you can stick to. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. It's about making incremental changes that add up over time. Tiny, consistent actions, that's where the magic happens. These small steps, taken consistently, lead to significant progress. Let's say you're trying to get into fitness, right? The key is to start with manageable goals. Don't go full-on gym rat on day one. That approach often leads to burnout and discouragement. Start with just 10 minutes a day, that's it, then gradually increase it. As you build the habit, you can extend the duration and intensity. It's about building that habit, that consistency. Over time, these small efforts compound into significant results. Rogan's always saying that regularity trumps intensity. It's the daily grind that leads to long-term success. Think about it. What's better, going to the gym for 2 hours once a month or doing 30 minutes every single day? The latter builds a sustainable habit. It's those small steps done consistently that create this snowball effect. Each small action builds on the previous one, leading to exponential growth. Over time, those small wins turn into massive results. It's the power of compounding effort. Now, we all struggle with laziness sometimes, right? Rogan gets it. He knows that everyone faces moments of doubt and procrastination. He talks about developing this inner mentor, this voice in your head that pushes you, that calls you out when you're slacking. It's like having a personal coach inside your mind. It's like having your own personal hype man in your skull. This inner voice can be a powerful motivator. And when you feel like quitting, when that voice of doubt creeps in, Rogan's advice is simple. Just start. Even if it's just for a few minutes, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Often the hardest part is getting started. Once you begin, the momentum will carry you forward. Once you get going, you'll find that momentum kicks in. It's like a snowball effect. The more you do, the easier it becomes. And don't forget to reward yourself, man. Celebrate those small victories. They reinforce the positive behavior and keep you motivated. It reinforces the positive behavior. Each small celebration builds your confidence and encourages you to keep going. But also remember the consequences of skipping out. Missing a day can easily turn into missing a week. What happens when you don't stick to your plan? You lose momentum and it becomes harder to get back on track. You end up right back where you started, right? It's a cycle that can be tough to break. Rogan's big on this. Discipline is that bridge between the goals you set and the results you want in life. It's the key to turning your dreams into reality. Investing in knowledge. Rogan's a bright dude and he's always saying knowledge is power. It's a mantra he lives by every single day. He's a voracious reader, loves learning new skills and talking to experts. Whether it's diving into a new book or picking up a fresh hobby, he's always on the move. For him, constantly learning is the foundation of success. It's not just about gathering information, but truly understanding and applying it. You ever check out his bookshelf? It's full of mind-blowing stuff. Each book is a treasure trove of wisdom and insights. He's got Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, Yuval Noah Harari's Sapiens. These aren't just books, they're gateways to new ways of thinking. These are books that make you think differently, challenge your perspective. They push you to question your beliefs and expand your horizons. And his podcast, man, it's like a masterclass in learning. Every episode is packed with knowledge and insights from some of the brightest minds. He's always got these fascinating people on, scientists, entrepreneurs, you name it. Each conversation is a deep dive into their expertise and experiences. But here's the thing, Rogan's not just about absorbing information. He's about making it actionable. He's all about applying it. Turning knowledge into action is where the real magic happens. After you read a book, listen to a podcast, whatever. He wants you to ask yourself, what are 3 things I can take away from this and actually use in my life? It's about making learning practical. That's how you turn knowledge into results. It's about taking those insights and making them work for you. And in this day and age, with information overload everywhere, Rogan's big on critical thinking. It's essential to sift through the noise. Don't just believe everything you read or hear. Be skeptical, question the source, man. Do your own research, form your own opinions. It's about being an active participant in your learning journey. Think of it like this. Investing in knowledge is like compound interest. The benefits multiply over time. The earlier you start, the more it grows over time. It's a lifelong investment that pays off in countless ways. And trust me, the rewards are life-changing. The more you invest in your knowledge, the richer your life becomes. Long-term goals, a vision for success. For Rogan, success isn't just about hitting some big distant goal. It's about creating a vision that encompasses all aspects of your life, from career to personal growth and even your relationships. It's about enjoying the damn journey, man. Every step you take, every small victory you achieve adds up to the bigger picture. He's all about setting clear, specific goals, things that light you up, but are also realistic enough that you don't get discouraged. These goals should be measurable and time-bound, giving you a clear target to aim for. Don't just say, I want to be successful. That's too vague. What the hell does that even mean? Get specific. Define what success looks like for you. Do you want to increase your income by 20%? Or maybe you want to save enough to buy your first home, run a marathon in 6 months, write a book? These are tangible goals. Those are goals you can actually work towards. They give you a clear path and a sense of direction. And here's the key. Break those big, long-term goals down into smaller, daily actions. This makes them more manageable and less overwhelming. Let's say your 10-year goal is to be financially independent. That might seem daunting, right? But what if you start by saving just 10% of your income every month? It's a small step, but it adds up over time. Or what if you cut down on unnecessary expenses and invest that money instead? Small changes can lead to big results, or investing in a course to learn a new skill. Continuous learning is a powerful tool for personal and professional growth. Rogan's also big on visualization. He believes in the power of seeing your success before it happens. He wants you to close your eyes and really imagine what your life will look and feel like when you achieve your dreams. Feel the emotions, the excitement, the joy. That feeling, that excitement, that's what's going to keep you going when things get tough. But don't get complacent. Keep challenging yourself. Once you hit a goal, set a new one. Keep pushing yourself, man. Success isn't a destination, it's a continuous journey. It's a never-ending journey of self-improvement. Each milestone is just a stepping stone to the next. Chapter 4, Entrepreneurship and Taking Risks. Rogan's a huge advocate for the entrepreneurial mindset. It's not just about starting a business, though. It's about seeing opportunities where others see problems. It's about being creative, being resourceful, and building something you're passionate about, and you don't need to have it all figured out to start. Rogan's podcast, the one that's made him millions, started as a simple experiment in his basement. He just wanted to have interesting conversations with his friends. Taking risks is part of the game, but Rogan's all about calculated risks. Weigh the pros and cons. Do your research. But don't be afraid to pull the trigger. Even if things don't work out, you learn valuable lessons from every failure. Fear is the biggest thing holding people back, man. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure. Rogan's advice: focus on creating value first. What can you offer the world that's unique and valuable? Then scale gradually. You don't have to build the whole damn thing overnight. Remember, success isn't about avoiding uncertainty. It's about mastering it one step at a time. Chapter 5. Monetize your passions. Joe Rogan is living proof that you can make a damn good living doing what you love. Comedy, martial arts, podcasting, he's turned his passions into a career. The first step is figuring out what you're truly passionate about. What gets you fired up? What could you talk about for hours? Don't worry if it seems niche or weird. There's an audience for everything these days. Once you know what you want to do, start with the resources you have. Rogan's early podcast episodes were recorded with basic equipment and his buddies as guests. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect gear. Just start creating, and don't be afraid to suck at first. You'll get better as you go. Reinvest in your craft, learn new skills, upgrade your equipment when you can, but the most important thing is to be consistent. Rogan didn't become a success overnight. He put in the work, even when it was hard, even when he wasn't sure it would pay off. Patience and persistence, man. Those are the keys to turning your passion into profit. Chapter 6. Money a tool, not the goal. Here's the thing about Rogan. He's not about that flashy, materialistic lifestyle. For him, money isn't the end goal. It's a tool. It's a way to create freedom and pursue the things that truly matter. Family, health, creativity. He's all about being smart with your money. Get rid of debt. Build an emergency fund. Invest in your future. Don't waste it on stupid stuff you don't need. The real secret to financial freedom isn't just earning more. It's about aligning your spending with your values and goals. What are you working towards? What kind of life do you want to live? As Rogan says, money should serve you, not the other way around. Don't let it control your life. Use it to create the life you want. Outro your journey to success starts now. Joe Rogan's journey is a powerful reminder that success isn't just about the size of your bank account. It's about living consciously, finding balance, being grateful for what you have, and turning your passions into a life that feels damn good to live. If this got you fired up, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We're here to help you level up your life, man. Remember, success starts with a single step and then another and another. Keep moving forward, keep learning, keep growing. You got this. This is the Money Channel, your guide to getting richer.